I should have interjected this a minute ago, but I really think it's important for us to share our findings. Whether you're a researcher, or you're out in the field working with stakeholders, or you're doing the modeling, we each really help advance the science and help advance the understanding. If you're not doing that, you're retreading, rewalking ground that somebody else has already done. So I think it's very important that we continue to share information among each other and really tell each other about our experiences. And I don't know what the best process for that. I mean, that's really the purpose of this, is to help facilitate that sharing. But when you go assess the number of septic systems and which ones are malfunctioning for a watershed, that's probably been done 10 different ways in this room right here, and which way is the best, I don't know. But that's something I think that's very important. It's just the communication aspect there. And there's so many questions about bacteria, and there's isolated groups doing research on different segments of it. I think it's very important for us to coordinate and make sure that all of our questions are being answered that we need to help us do our jobs better in addressing this issue, because ultimately this goes back to public health and wanting to protect public health. Out of all the different water quality stuff we work on, really dealing with this issue with bacteria and pathogens is probably one of the most important. With that, I failed to mention earlier today, just because I didn't realize it until probably 30 minutes ago, there are some resources available over here. IBWC brought some bacteria fact sheets, and there are a number of other announcements regarding upcoming meetings and so forth. And speaking of upcoming meetings, you'll notice today that we really didn't delve off into the area of bacteria source tracking. And there's a reason for that. We're going to have a conference in New Braunfels at the T-Bar-M, February 28th and 29th, specifically to discuss bacteria source tracking, improvements that have been made over the last 5 or so years since it really began being initiated and worked on within the state. So, we'll provide more information on that, and probably on our website you can get some more information on that. Galen or Mark, if y'all want to give a little update on the Watershed Steward Program and what's going on with that.
My name is Galen Roberts, and I'm the new coordinator for the Watershed Stewards Program. You may remember Jennifer Peterson, who was the last coordinator. For those of you not familiar, the Texas Watershed Steward Program is a one-day training program designed to improve Texas water quality by educating stakeholders about their watershed, potential impairments, and activities that can improve water quality in their area. The program is team taught by 4 specialists. We provide slides, hands-on demonstrations, and other materials to get the job done. We are sponsored by Texas State Soil and Water Conservation Board and Extension, AgriLife Extension Service, and the program is made possible through 319 grant funds from EPA and Texas State Soil and Water Conservation Board. What Jana is passing out to you right now is a schedule. The program was started back in 2008, and since then we've conducted 32 workshops in various watersheds around the state. Coming up, we have 3 lined out. Cedar Bayou coming up August 30th. We're working with Justin Bauer, who's here somewhere. There he is. He's the lead on the watershed protection plan being developed there. Leona River coming up September 28th. I know Nikki Jackson's here somewhere also with Tier, who is the project lead on that watershed protection plan. Adams Cow Bayou, October 24th. Miles Hall is leading up the TMDL there. Those are the 3 we have scheduled right now, and those are shown in pink on the schedule which Jan is handing out. We update our upcoming workshops pretty regularly on our website. And that website is located at the bottom of the sheet. That is tws.tamu.edu. Shown in blue on here are a few suggested or obligated watersheds, which we haven't quite set the dates for yet. One update to that is this City of Dallas urban watersheds. And it looks like at this point we will be holding 2 workshops up there in November. The tentative dates for those being the 9th and 10th. Here in orange are some suggested watersheds, and this being a roundtable discussion, I'd like to open it up, and I'll ask you to look those over, and we would welcome any input on where to go next, whether it be from the list of the ones here in orange, or if there's a watershed that's not on the list that you feel would benefit from a program like this. We're all ears. Also, if you have any questions about the program itself, please don't hesitate to ask. If there are none, my contact information as well as a bunch of other information about the program itself is available on the website. I would like to mention that now our entire curriculum, including the slides and many other course materials such as the TWS handbook, which has a lot of good information, is available on the website. If you have any questions, I'll be around for a few minutes after the meeting, or you can feel free to send me an email or give me a call. And with that, I'll turn back over to Kevin.
Thanks, Gabe. Just a few other things. The next Watershed Planning short course, I didn't put the date on here, but it's November 14th through 18th at Bandera at the Mayan Ranch, where we typically have those. So if you haven't been through it and need to, or if you know of somebody that needs it, please plan on attending. There's information on that on our website. We're pretty well fallen into a pretty good rotation of having these roundtables in January and in July, so obviously our next one will be January 2012. Please fill out your evaluation forms and make sure that you offer up some topics of interest that you'd like to see presented at the next one. One final announcement, the meeting of the monitors is coming up soon, and so Neil Denton's going to give us some information on that.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'll just take a moment of your time. My name is Neil Denton. I'm with Texas Stream Team. For those of you who don't already know, Texas Stream Team is a nonprofit that works in cooperation with the TCEQ Non-Point Source program and various partners around the state to facilitate a network of citizen water quality monitors. And we're partnering up with the Houston-Galveston Area Council to hold a 3-day environmental education conference entitled The Meeting of the Monitors. It'll be from September 29th to October 1st at the Hilton Houston NASA Clear Lake. And the reason I'm telling you about this is we've set it up so on Thursday and Friday, the topics that will be covered are relevant to watershed coordinators. On Thursday, HGAC is holding their Clean Waters Initiative, where they will be discussing water quality issues in the Houston area and what's being done about them. Then on Friday, we'll have a track called Solutions for Urbanizing Areas. This will be about proactive watershed planning to address potential water quality impairments in areas that are being transformed from rural areas to urban areas. And Kevin Wagner will actually be one of the presenters there. A number of people in the room today will be presenting at the conference. Dr. George Geen will be there as well. That afternoon, people can learn about how to leverage citizens as volunteers to improve the efficiency